We have some errands to run today, so we're gonna do a super, what I say will be a super quick makeup tutorial, but who knows, it might be and it might not. So I have been using sunscreen a lot more lately, and this one is my self tan shade, and I'm not gonna buy another one yet. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mix in, Paisley is being wild. I'm just gonna mix in some of this LA Girl mixing pigment, and I did this the other day and it really helped. And an important thing to know is when you're putting on sunscreen is to let it sit. It's gonna look a little crazy for a minute. Like I said the other day, it kind of looked like cake icing, but it's okay. Like, it works out after foundation and everything. So I've already done my skincare, lots of hydration and glowy products. So I'm just going to let this soak in for a little bit, and after it's kind of soaked in for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, then I will come back and do the rest of the look. Okay, so all I did was I went in and did my brows, but after my glue sets, I'm gonna have to go in with a pen and kind of fill it in just a little bit. So now I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this e.l.f. under eye corrector. I love this so much. As you can see, it's very well loved. And I'm just gonna put that under my eyes just to kind of correct and brighten up a little bit. My skin has been doing a little bit better, like dryness wise. I got rid of, hi baby. I did get rid of some products that I kind of thought was causing the dryness, and I'm hoping I'm onto something. I kind of have two different foundations that I'm trying to decide between. I may even end up mixing them, which is probably what I want to do. I have this e.l.f. It's a little dark for me right now. This one is in, what shade is this? This is shade 3, and normally I get like 1 or 2 when I'm not self-tan. And this I'm pretty much almost out of. I'll have to get another one because I love it so much. She's being wild. So probably what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to do a little mixy mix on the back of my hand. Yeah, this one is like definitely like too orangey for me right now, but it would be perfect when I'm self-tanned. So like, as you can see, it's just not the right color for me right now. So I'm just gonna mix it because I do want the glow factor from it. And just gonna mix it on the back of my hand because the Maybelline one is a little bit too light, but by the time I add like bronzer and everything, it kind of works out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on and blend it out. We are looking glowy and I am living for it. So now I'm just gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer bronzer. I love this stuff so much. Like, I cannot see myself not using this, and it is like foolproof. You cannot mess this up. It is so good, and it stays. Like, look at that. It just blends like butter. So I'm just going to put this everywhere to kind of sculpt and bronze, and then I will be back and show you what else I do. Now that I have that on, I'm going to go in and do a little mixy mix of some of my hydrating concealers, just because I need everything hydrating these days. Everything needs to be hydrating. So I'm going to mix some of the Maybelline Fit Me with my favorite Tower 28. I love it so much. So I'm just going to put it right under here. And to get the most coverage out of this, I actually like to let it set just for a few minutes. Okay, after I've let that concealer kind of set a little bit, I'm going to go in with this brush I got off TikTok shop. This is pretty much all I use. I want to get some of the BK Beauty brushes. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but everybody says they're totally worth it, so I would like to splurge on them. And I'm also going to clean up where I kind of went a little further down on my bronzer, and just kind of work that in a little bit. I'm gonna come right here. Alright, and then we're going to pick out a blush. For blush, I'm going to go in with this Say. I think this is the sample size. I'm almost out of it, so I'm just trying to use it up. This one is in the shade Baby, and I love it so much. I would like to try some other colors from them, but this gives me like all the pink and kind of like all the springy vibes that I would want. Sometimes I will just do one layer, sometimes I will do two, because I always say that blush is the first thing to fade on me. That's why I kind of pack it on pretty well. So I'm probably going to do, yeah, I'm going to do 2 layers and build this up. And then I'm going to spray my face with some hydrating setting spray. Okay, now that I have that done, all the creams are done, I'm going to go in with this. I'm almost completely out of this too. I have an empties video coming soon. This is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm just going to take this. Do I even have any left? I see some in there, but I can't get it out. That's how low it is. So I'm just going to take this on a little powder brush, if I can find it. And I'm just going to put this under my eyes. Just super lightly, because I don't want to cause anything to start peeling and flaking again, because everything's looking pretty hydrated right now. Yeah, that looks good. And I don't know if I'll have enough left in this to set my T-zone. So I might have to use a different one for that. But we'll try to use what I have. But that looks good. So praying I can use the rest of this to set my T-zone. Now it is time for bronzer. So I had planned on going in with a different one and using my Benefit, but I can't help it. I still love this Essence one. It is so good. So I just placed that in all the places that I placed the cream. You get the gist. I'm also going to take that same bronzer and hit up my crease. It just makes those blue eyes pop. You need mommy to open it? I completely forgot we need to pick a blush. And today I think I'm going to go in with the Milani. You can't even see the label on it. Luminoso. This is one of my absolute favorites. So I'm kind of going to concentrate it a little bit so I don't go below that bronzer. And this one is just so pretty. And I kind of bring it up a little bit, and it gives that really pretty sheen. The best. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this Essence. This is a brown. What color is this? In Hot Chocolate. And I'm going to lightly, very lightly, kind of line the outer part of my eye, and then I will blend it in with a brush to make it look more softer. And I'll also do it on my bottom. Okay, so then I'm just going to get a brush that has absolutely nothing on it. Just a small little brush, and just blend. Blend until I get like the softness that I want. And then I'll come back and do mascara and lips. Before I do my lashes or highlighter, I'm going to do another spray. Alright, and then just going to let that dry a little bit. And then, where's my curler? I'm still trying to use this up. I know I said I was almost out, but it just keeps going. It keeps going. It's like the little Energizer bunny. Uh-huh. Are you okay? So I need another eyelash curler, and I would really like to try the BK Beauty one that everybody is talking about. And I started following her on YouTube, and I'm obsessed with her videos. So I'm just going to do a quick curl. I'm kind of running out of time, and when my videos are longer, I notice people don't watch them as much. So I'm just going to go in with probably 2 coats of this mascara. So mascara is done, and I know I said I would not do highlighter since I was doing that Milani, and it does give like a super pretty sheen, but I love highlighter. It just makes me look a little bit more like awake and fresh. So I'm taking the Relove from Walmart. It comes with like the blush and the highlighter. This one is in the shade Cute, and it really is. It's like super cute. So I put it on my cheeks, and then tip of my nose. That's a lot. And then I always make sure I hit the sides. And the blush in here is really pretty too, but I had my heart set on using the Milani Luminosa today. Paisley is so excited because the sun is actually out today, and it's a little bit warmer, so we might go outside. We have to run errands anyway, but I would love for us to just like take a walk and enjoy it. So that is the highlighter, and I'm actually going to highlight my brow bone too. For lips, I'm going to do something super simple. This is the NYX in the shade Peekaboo Neutral. So I'm just going to line. This is pretty much not far off from my actual lip color, so I like it. So I'm just going to line. Checking on my daughter, making sure she ain't getting into mischief. So there is my liner, and I think for today, I'm gonna go in with this Rimmel that I went in with yesterday because it is so pretty, and it's like an icy pink. It kind of goes along with like the highlighted stuff I got going on. And it smells so good. It literally smells like candy. And it's so comfortable, and you can add a gloss on top for the heck of it. I will add this LA Girl Lumi-licious, I think it is. And what shade is this in? It's in Sweetheart, and this would just be so pretty if you like that like holographic look. But I love it. This is probably the best my makeup has looked in so long. So again, I am so sorry that this video is way too long, but that happens, and great. I just got like all this makeup that I mixed in my dang hair. So happy Friday, happy weekend.